taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, bitch, you ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electronic, blow the sonic roof up. I'm too honest when I take a few shots. They're too toxic, need to take the noose off. And you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as tracks and some music that you never guess. I don't slack, don't lose, learn your lesson yet. When I get to choose what I do, I'm like a weapon. I'm not sharp as many, but got hard. I'm ready to change scars to envy, to win large and plenty. I like to play fast, never change back. Calling out, I'll pay back, 'cause I'm great at that. Oh, you cannot save me, 'cause I don't need saving. It's everything I've been chasing, all here for the taking. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough though. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as me. Don't wanna test your luck with me, I think I've had enough disease. I'm sick of all the bad thoughts, people who are half-nots. You are not as tough as me.
Hello and welcome to FPL Agony, here to make fantasy football less like hell. It's game week 9, this is a deadline stream, and we're here to share your agony as we navigate what on earth we're going to do in the next 26 minutes until that deadline. And here's a spoiler, I've not done mine yet. I'm going to attempt to do my transfer at some point on this show, and hopefully it won't be as chaos like as last time before we started this season. So, this show would be nothing without its Cockney experts in residence, here to help you with your fantasy football woes. First up, he is such a hardcore fan of Chelsea Football Club, he still has posters of Chris Sutton and Steve Sidwell on his wall. It's Signore.
Legends of the game.
Absolutely. Chelsea legends right there. And, of course, we have our other expert who's been spending the last couple of weeks tearing down all of his Jesse Lingard posters off his wall. It's Scott. Again.
That was quite good.
So, here we are. It's game week 9. 25 minutes till the deadline. Let's talk about all things FPL. Let's start with the league. The FPL Agony League. If you want to get involved, if you're not already, at some point, actually it's on the screen, look, KZREX2. So there you go, sign up and join our league, and that's fantastic. And someone who's doing quite well in our FPL league is Signore. He's in 14th place. Well done.
Yeah, I'm doing all right, innit?
You're pretty pleased this season?
Yeah, I'm quite shocked, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think your name works anymore. It says Isaka FPL. I don't think that works anymore, does it?
I need a new team name, but
yeah,
I'm sticking with it now for the season, so it is what it is.
So you can have Barclays Bank next season. You can have that. Now, we have to go a bit further down the table to see where Scott is, but not too far. Actually, I'm joking. It's quite far. In 54th place, we do have Scott. Scott, how are you feeling about your season so far?
Oh, I'm distraught, mate. I mean, It's a mad because we've only got 50 people in the league and I'm 54th. How does that work?
Oh, never mind. I'm sure you'll jump a few places this week, especially as you used your wild card recently, and you're obviously going to be you're really reaping the benefits of that. I'm sure. So
Yeah, kinda. I suppose, kinda.
yeah, and we'll have a look at your team in a moment because it's going to look very different to last time because you've used a wild card since then. So we can have a look at that.
Yeah.
You'll notice I've not put my own place on the FPL Agony League because there's no space, and that's the only reason I've not put it up there.
Do you have to click read more or show
doing...
cookies?
Accept all.
Yeah, it's behind the cookie banner somewhere. Very good, thank you. Yes, I'm doing great, so you don't have to worry about me. I'm doing absolutely fine, smashing it this season. Not a problem. Not a problem. Let's talk about fixtures. We have lots of great fixtures coming up. Lots of opportunities to pick up some points, some tricky fixtures along the way. So we have Liverpool versus Everton, Bournemouth versus Wolverhampton, Brentford versus Burnley, Man City v Brighton, Newcastle v Palace, Forest v Luton, Front Porch FC, Chelsea v Arsenal, Sheffield United versus Man U, Villa v West Ham in the claret and blue derby, or the maroon and blue, and Tottenham versus Fulham. So, Signore, any matches you're looking forward to this week?
Yeah, there's only one. Like I think you highlighted it, Matt. It's the NRC derby. If you don't know what that is, it's the Niger Rio Coca derby. It's going to be a very interesting game, in all seriousness.
Yeah, I'm. Nigel Rio Coca derby.
I've got players for both in my team, so I need that to go well for me in that sense.
Wow. You a big fan, Scott, of NRC?
Yeah, Rio Coca captained us when we lost the FA Cup final, when we got promoted as well. So yeah, remember him quite well, to be honest. And then he left us for Villa when he.
Was that when Pardew managed you when you got promoted?
Yeah.
That's
the one. Yeah.
See, I do remember old football, Scott.
Yeah, but it was after 2003, to be fair.
That's when football was invented. So where do you think you're picking up points? What you're looking at, Scott? What's tasty for you in terms of just getting some good quality pointage for your FPL team?
Well, when I hit the wild card, I was a bit late to the game, but I brought in Mbuemo, and basically scored a maximum of like 3 points since I've had him. Yeah, he was picking up 16 pointers galore in the first couple of game weeks. So I'm hoping of keeping him for at least one more week for that Burnley game, and just to see what happens really. But of course, the Liverpool game on the wild card, how could I have not brought in Salah and captained him last game week and smashed it for me? So I'm hoping for the same this week. And then looking at else, I've got no Man United assets anymore, so that's done and dusted. And the Tottenham game, hopefully, Son does some business this week alongside Maddison.
Signore, what about you in terms of picking up points? Because, you're the guru in this team now. You know what you're doing.
At the minute, until I drop 400 places again. 400,000 places, should I say. I am hoping that Newcastle keep another clean sheet. Trippier bangs an assist again. I'm hoping my faith in Bowen and Mbuemo sticks. But I do have two Tottenham midfielders. And currently my captain's Son. And I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, for this game week?
For this game week. I don't know how I feel about that. I might go Maddison. I want to go Salah, but I don't like those early kickoffs. It bit me last week or last game week. So I need Haaland not to score again. I don't think he's ever gone 3 games without scoring. So I know a lot of the community are going to back him. Obviously, he's fantastic, isn't he? But we'll see. I don't know.
Let's take a look at your team, Signore. Your team from last week. So this is our lineup. You can see it on the screen there. Pickford, Trippier, Cash, Van der Ven, Bowen, Jim Bowen, Mbuemo, Maddison, Salah, Son, Haaland, and Archer. Your bench is a mess.
It is. They've gone on holiday, mate. They didn't have international break. They went mega aloof. So
Do they stay out there?
mate, Tottenham defence killed it for me this week or this game week. So then, yeah, that was helpful. Salah being a differential, I mean, that's just insane. What is he only owned by like 30% of the community? Isn't he? Is it more than that now, or?
It's probably gone. There's probably people who played the wild card over the break and stuff, haven't they?
But he was a huge differential for me last game week because his ownership was low compared to other seasons. So that worked out. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's a pretty mad midfield you got there, to be fair.
It's a bit
All
alright,
right,
isn't it?
isn't it? Not bad at all.
It's a shame you can't play like 7 midfielders because I also want like a Wolves midfielder in there. I also want like the RB in there from Aston Villa. I need an Arsenal midfielder in there somehow. I don't know how I'm going to get all these players in. So
MMH football, Maddison, captain. Is that the move you're going to make?
I might try and switch that quickly. How long we got? What's the deadline say?
18 minutes.
Shy of
18 minutes.
Jeez.
So have you made your transfer then, Signore?
I have indeed, and it's a bit of a wild card in itself. So I've taken out my other Sheffield United striker, not Archer, and I brought in Chris Wood against Luton. So I'm hoping it's a 1 week punt. We'll see how that goes. It was between him and Foster is it Foster at Burnley? Burnley just don't score enough goals, and that's my only problem with that. So I've gone with Wood on the one-off fixture.
That's a nice punt, actually.
That is nice. I like that.
So I take it he's back from injury then?
He is. It's the other guy, but I ain't going to try and pronounce his name.
I know where you.
Who's their main striker. He's out, so it's between him and Origi, and Origi isn't like that guy to start for them. So saying that now, he'll probably start, won't he? No, my luck. But yeah, here's here to a Chris Wood brace. Thank you very much, FPL.
Well, you do like an underdog, don't you, Signore? Hence your Steve Sidwell poster.
I tell you what, it is so rare to see him in a Chelsea shirt. It's actually in a Reading top.
Oh, very good, very good. Well, it feels like you know what you're doing, which can be more than said for me. But does Scott know what he's doing? Let's take a look at his team from Game Week 8. We have Areola, Cash. How do I say the Spurs one? I'm not even going there.
Udogi.
Shah.
Well, you just call him Destiny. It's fine. Just call him Destiny.
Destiny.
That's his first name, Destiny.
Oh, right. Destiny. That's a nice name. I like that.
It is, isn't it?
Shah and Buemo, Ward-Prowse, Maddison, Son, Salah, Haaland, and Alvarez. Wow. Your lineup's looking sweet, man.
Is Destiny's middle name Child, by any chance? I've got a round of applause. Thank you, mate.
For our younger viewers, probably don't understand what that means, but that's all right.
Exactly.
In terms of lineup this week, I'm benching my T-shirt for sure. I mean, keep looking at that. That just puts me in a really bad place. Look at the state of that T-shirt. But we were talking about captaincy earlier. I think the early kickoff, it's just no. As Signore rightly said, last game week he went Son. He didn't pay off. I went Salah, and it paid off. And you know, I'm not having the greatest of seasons, and you just don't want your game week to be finished if you have an early kickoff and he gets a 2-pointer. It's a bit like you got to wait that entire weekend. So even if Salah bangs, I'm still going to get his points, and then just hopefully that Haaland can match up or whatever. So in terms of captaincy, I'm going Haaland, I think, this week. And in terms of transfers, there's about 68 transfers I want to make, but I'm probably going to roll just. When you've played your wild card, free transfers are very precious, and going into game week 10 with 2 free transfers and potentially like a -4 could go into a mini wild card would probably be beneficial to me. Maybe jugged up between the 2 Arsenal mids of Martinelli or Saka, trying to squeeze Watkins in for that fixture run. And then also Diaby is very much on my radar for the next few weeks. So yeah, I did look at Shimikas at Liverpool, and obviously I got a couple of flags there with Lamptey, which was a mistake. I should have brought in Taylor from Burnley and Botman, but I think Botman could be back by next week. So, maybe I'll only go one Newcastle defender and maybe bin off Shah. I don't know. But I just think overall it's probably worth just rolling and reassessing next week, really.
Yeah.
I like that Martinelli thought,
Mm,
I didn't think he was going to be back this soon from his injury.
no,
And
it comes on, scores the winner against City.
he gives them
I
a
think,
different direction, doesn't he?
yeah,
Like
I think they look 10
he's
times better.
he's very much, I'm going to take this defender on, get to the
Mm.
byline, get a delivery in. And he makes those runs that the other Arsenal players don't really make. So,
And I mean, he's like 0.8 cheaper than Saka as well. So there's a way you can kind of cover Arsenal mid with Martinelli, still keep one of your obviously your Spurs assets as their fixtures kind of swing now, and then you might be able to have that money to bring in Watkins as well. So that's why I think probably it just makes sense to kind of roll, just
yeah.
so you've got that flexibility because taking the first -4 last game week, it didn't feel great, and then it ended up just breaking even in the end. So it was pointless, really, because I took out Foden, who got a 2, Madison got a 6, obviously -4 works out to be the 2. So, but then you look at the future game weeks, Madison's fixtures look better than City rotation fixtures, if you know what I mean. So
I was just about to mention that, Scott. Like, looking at your team, future fixtures, like the next 4 to 6 game weeks, that's a good team, man.
yeah, I mean, I would have preferred to have Bowen instead of Ward-Prowse, but when I played the wild card, I just didn't have the money, and obviously Ward-Prowse's returns have kind of died down a little bit, but I still feel like there's a free kick waiting soon at home in front of that London Stadium crowd, and he's still going to be involved. Like the game, where did we win our last game? And he wasn't involved in any of the returns, but still got 1 bonus point, just because of the fact he's XG and his XA is just up there really highly. So I think it's still a good punt to have in the team. So yeah, I think I'm majorly set up now, regardless of using the early wild card. So I can't complain, really.
Good stuff. I'm going to move it on because there's 12 minutes to a deadline.
Absolutely,
and I've not done
yeah,
anything
definitely.
yet. I'll be honest with you. So I'm send help now.
Can you go live to your team map on the
Yeah, I
FPL?
can.
Like, I think that might be a lot easier, if I'm honest.
Let's go to pick team. There you go. So this is what I'm looking at. I've got Areola, and I've got Saliba, Cash, Ream, Batoma, and Buemo, Saka, Son, Madison, Watkins, and Haaland. I've got Onana on the bench, Maguire on the bench, which he might have to actually do something for me this week. Edward and Estefan is injured, so I need help massively.
How much money you got in the bank, Matt?
Let's have a look.
And
Probably
is it only the 1 free transfer? I take it.
1 free transfer and 0.8 in the bank.
Oh, that's not too bad though. You got some flexibility there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if Saliba likely to play.
Yeah,
I think he'll pull
but
through.
Are you covered either way in case? Maguire?
Yeah, he's got the human fridge.
Yeah.
He's got. Yeah, maybe just take the risk. I think start him.
Okay, fine. I've got Ream though, which I'm less keen on. They're playing Spurs on Monday or Sunday.
Oh, the only
Monday
way
night.
Essex crew will be happy with that playing Ream.
Come on, Scott. I've got 10 minutes.
Too early, right? Or too late.
You might want to put
point
Maguire
8.
in for Ream.
You've got 2 Tottenham assets. That's fine. You still got Matoma. Okay.
Yeah.
I think that's worth probably keeping because their fixture's going to turn soon. I won't even touch. You've got Watkins, and we haven't even spoke about your ownership of Watkins when he scored his hat trick and 2 assists. So fantastic for that.
Legend. I know it's hard, isn't it?
Who do you actually want? Is there anyone are you desperate to make a transfer?
No, not necessarily.
So are you playing a wild card next week? If you're not, why don't you roll then?
If you're not playing your wild card next week, then roll. Have 2 next
and
week.
then you could potentially, bring in another Arsenal mid. You could really target those fixture swings on 2 free
The
transfers.
thing is, if I don't play my wild card next week, when am I really realistically going to play it?
Towards the end of the first half of the season, game week 18, potentially something like that.
I'm going to be honest. I'm thinking of using mine in the next 2 to 3 game weeks.
Yeah, but then you would still be able to have a couple of transfers in between that. Do you know what I mean? And same thing for you, Matt.
Do I play Maguire over Ream?
I think I would.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I think I would.
Who are United playing? Sheffield
Sheffield
United.
United.
Yeah, definitely. If he's starting, then yeah, absolutely. I didn't even think about the Ream situation.
I think there's a strong chance he starts because, correct me if I'm wrong, Martinez is out. Valrain hasn't played much recently because he's still coming back from like an injury. So that leaves what's his name? Swedish guy.
Lindelof. Yeah, not Lindor, mate. Lindelof. Right. Anyways, I think the Arsenal situation, what we was just talking about, maybe wait and see that for next week.
That's tricky, though, isn't it?
I think Saka will play. He's done this before, Arteta, and he said, "Oh yeah, he's not 100% fit." It was only the Man City game where he said.
I mean, he didn't play any of the England games, or the 2 games, didn't make any appearances, made no minutes. So I think he's going to be recovered. To be honest with you,
he's had 3 weeks rest, hasn't
he? Yeah.
Do I stick with Areola in goal?
Over Onana? No, Onana. Onana over Areola for this. I think personally.
Yeah, Villa. I think. Sorry, Scott. I think Villa will score.
Yeah, that's fine. But people were sitting there saying that they're going to absolutely batter us. I'm like, I don't know where it's coming from.
No, I don't think. People said that against Newcastle, didn't they? And I said to you before, I can't see that being the case.
We're not the team that we were last season. We're back to what we were a couple of seasons ago. All right. Anyways, time's ticking for you.
7 minutes. Are you captaining, Son?
Probably.
I think I'm just going to go Son.
Probably
it's a risk. It's a risk because I feel like that 70-minute mark, it'll be off and Maddison will play the whole time. Maddison didn't play any games. But I might just keep it because Fulham tend to concede quite early. And if Son makes a couple of runs, he's in. And I fancy him to take him. So that's my thinking anyway.
All right. Well, you're the guru now, so I'm relying on you. I'm blaming you if it goes pear-shaped.
Oh, you can.
So am I making a transfer or not? I don't know when I'm playing my wild card. I don't know what I'm doing.
Well, if you're in no rush, you could really step it up for next week. I mean, you'll have 2 free transfers. You've already got Matoma. You've not sold Matoma, and their fixture's about to turn massively. You're laughing with that because he'll be one of the most transferred players in.
Yeah. I mean, he went down in price last night, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He did.
Matt, if you really wanted to gamble a little bit, you could take Mbueno out and bring in like another Arsenal midfielder. You could bring in Martinelli.
Yeah, maybe that's the move you do. Maybe that's the move you do this week.
Really?
If not, yeah.
And then mate, I'm really considering Martinelli when I play a wild card.
Yeah, but Mbuemo against Burnley.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, mate, that's why I'm not taking him out this game week.
Yeah.
I would keep him. This is your last game week of Mbuemo, basically.
Yeah, same. This is when I play my wild card, I can see him coming out.
Yeah, he's not going to be on it, is he? No.
Saka to Martinelli.
It's up to you. Could no, don't go sideways yet. You double up if anything.
Yeah.
The only other thing I was thinking is potentially again Arsenal's fixtures are going to swing, and then you don't want to take out a defender. But what about going for Shimikas? And then who would you take out? Estepinian to Shimikas.
Estepinian, yeah.
Ooh.
Because he's still suspended for 2 games, isn't he?
If you're happy to if you want to make a transfer, that's the transfer I would make. And then, bank the extra couple of the cash.
To be honest, that was the transfer I was thinking of making. But then I thought to myself, I don't want to play 4-5-1. I want
play.
It looks like he's going to start.
There's a very good chance
like
he'll
10
play.
weeks, mate.
Because the Liverpool fixtures coming up are tasty.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
exactly.
They're seriously
Exactly.
great.
Yeah, they are.
Absolutely. I think if you're on wildcards or you've got, cash to burn, not Matty cash to Dan burn, I mean cash to burn in terms of money to use, he's the one. He's actually the one. And if anything, you put him on your bench. So if he doesn't, I think he'll start. I mean, do you want me to quickly check Twitter while I'm here to see
Go
what?
on then.
I'm just going to make the move anyway because
He's
Estefan's
done
been
it.
up for ages. I've done it. I'm doing it.
Nice.
Give yourself a little round of applause, Matt.
There's my button. There's my button.
There it is. Well done. Well done.
Are you going to start him or not?
Instead of Maguire
Yeah.
or Saliba?
I think Shemikas against Everton is a better fixture than Saliba against Chelsea.
Yeah.
Personally.
You lot are brave. I can't see anything but, and I hate to say it, but Chelsea getting turned over.
But I think you guys will score. But then
which sub is Saliba? Is Saliba first sub?
Yeah.
See, amigo.
But surely on paper, Shimikas up against Everton is a better fixture than Saliba against Chelsea. On paper. You know what I mean? And if Maguire doesn't start, is he actually gonna? I don't know. I'm not saying nothing, but I think that looks better for me. And then what's your cash in the bank now, Matt?
Oh, that's a good question. I'll have a bit more.
So then, if you wanted to play a wild card next week, you can now because
you know you've 1.4.
You've almost you've basically dead ended your team in some ways. Like this is where you can go from here. So you've got 1 point something million, and you've got a wild card to bank if you wanted to.
Do you know who I've considered? I think I can only get one of these in with the money that I have in my team. But when I wild card, I'm thinking of Nunez over Watkins. That's what I'm thinking. Because I think my Aston Villa player to come in would be DRB. So
I think you'd be a brave man to go Darwin over Watkins, though, personally, because of the fixtures. I mean, I get it. Liverpool have got equally decent fixtures, but
DRB gets in there as well, though. I said to him from the season.
No, I fully agree.
From the start,
I fully agree.
He's not been in my team. I can't believe he's not in my team.
I think you've got to share out Villa and Liverpool assets going forward. I don't think, unless you're on a wild card and you can have them all, I don't think you can have them all, in my opinion. It looks like Shimikas is going to start.
Good. That's a relief.
That's good. Well done, Matt.
That's very good. We did it, and we did it with a couple of minutes to spare. There was no drama in any of that.
It seems like Darwin is benched, though.
Yeah, they said his long flight back or something was going to be an issue with him starting.
Wow.
So that'd be Jota up front. Is he back?
I haven't seen anything on Jota, actually.
It'd be Gakpo. He likes Gakpo, doesn't he?
Yeah, if Gakpo's recovered from his injury as well. This is one Nunez is always a bit, I don't know.
Okay, if you're Jurgen Klopp, here's a question. If you're Jurgen Klopp, who is your front three?
Salah, obviously. Diaz. And one of Jota, Nunez, or Gakpo, and that's the problem.
See, I'm playing. I agree with you on the first two, 100%, and I'm going Jota.
I'm not saying it's not Jota. I think that they're competing for one place.
Yeah, that's hard.
Three of them are competing for one place. Diaz is best on the wing. Obviously, Salah is, the Egyptian king, so he's always going to start. But that's why I wouldn't want to be in that position, in my opinion. But so I would just go to Liverpool if you're talking about from a defensive point of view. Like, I'm not being funny now. People that bringing in Trent and stuff. Like, if Shimikas is going to start now for the next 10 weeks or so, Shimikas over Trent is the biggest no-brainer in the entire world. Like, who's going to spend 7.9 when you can spend 4.4? On a wild card or not, it makes no difference.
Yeah, I agreed. I
hope we're all locked in. We've got 9 seconds left.
Yes.
No, I'm good.
We're fine.
Simon's my captain. And he's going to bang 4 goals.
Should I change my captain, actually? Oh, no, it's too late. Right, the deadline's up.
I don't think any of us got screenshots, so we'll have to put them on a little bit later. On the sorry, my watch just told me it was 11 o'clock, so thanks, Apple.
Well done.
Yeah, I think that looks all right. I think that's
I can actually still get. I can still get access to my team. What's happened? The app's
He's found a bug.
they forgot to press the off button.
You going to change your captain?
Hang on. What's happened?
Go back. Surely you can't now, unless it's different on the website.
I'll see if I can change my vice captain. Let me see if I can
Who's
change
your
my
vice
vice captain. I've got your Haaland. Let's just see. Let's put it down as like Madison.
Shut up.
Network problem. Right.
There you
Yeah,
go.
you can't, mate.
There
Yeah,
you
but
go.
you've confirmed
I'm
your
happy.
captain, so does it really matter?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I'm happy. No, I was just curious because usually it comes up with the banners and it shuts you down. It says no, you can't use this team now. Go away. Signore, we got a question earlier, and it's from MMH Football. And apologies for not doing it sooner, but I was quite stressed about my own team. But score prediction on the Chelsea Arsenal game. MMH thinks 2-1 Chelsea. No.
I would love for that to be the case. I just can't see it, but I'd love for that to be the case.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's probably 2-1 the other way. I'll be honest. But who knows?
That'll be alright for you though, Matt. You've benched Saliba, so that makes sense for you, doesn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
That's fine. Though. You got no dramas.
Oh dear. Right. Now the deadline's over. It's time for some fun and games. So I've got a little challenge for you.
We're playing hide and seek.
We're going to play hide and seek. I'm going to hide.
It took me like an extra second to kind of work that one out.
I've been looking at the FPL archives. Unfortunately, the FPL archives that I've found don't go back very far, but we are going to go back a few years. Not as far as back as when football was invented in 2003, but we are going to go back to the 2016-2017 season. And on the screen, there are 5 goalkeepers from that season. We have Cech, who was at Arsenal, Heaton, who was at Burnley, Schmeichel at Leicester, Lloris at Tottenham, and Fabianski at Swansea. Your job is to put them in order from first to last in terms of the number of points they got that season. Good luck.
Are we working together on this?
Fantastic, by the way.
You can work together. You can work together on this.
I like this.
That's quality.
Okay. Funny feeling Fabianski had a great year. Did Leicester win the league this year?
Yes. No.
The year after.
15-16. Yeah. So that's.
Year
I was
before.
thinking that they won it 15-16.
I'm actually going to keep quiet now, and you're going to tell me what you think, and get involved in the audience if you're watching. What do you think the order of these goalkeepers were in that season?
Oh God. Okay, I want to say. Fabianski maybe first. What do you think, Scott? Should we do our first and set? Yeah. Who do you think came first out of all them?
You think Fabianski came first then? It was actually the season, the following season. Did they get relegated this season and he went to West Ham? Because he had a great season actually, but does that, link to FPL points? I don't know.
Okay, if not, then I'm going Schmeichel. I know it wasn't Cech.
It wasn't Cech. That's when he went to Arsenal, wasn't it? No.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was the season he went to Arsenal, but
yeah.
No.
Okay.
Schmeichel might have been the season before, but oh.
Okay.
Who won the league that year? Was it City? No, you guys won the league. Did you win the league the season after that? Won it? Yeah.
Yeah, after Leicester, we won the league.
Yeah, and then your goalkeeper.
This is Conte's first season.
Are these actually the top 5, Matt?
No.
Okay, so I don't remember Leicester being amazing that year. Okay. I'm gonna go Schmeichel.
Right, let me mark this down and put this in the chat.
Fabianski,
Yeah.
Lloris, Czech, Heaton. That's what I'm going to go.
Scott.
You went Schmeichel first, yeah?
I did. You put me off with Fabianski.
I'm
Because
gonna
I've got a feeling
go.
he saved a couple of pens that season. He's always been known for saving penalties, isn't he?
And the season before, Tottenham finished third. Remember, they were supposed to finish second, and they finished third. Good time.
No, they should have won the league. We stopped them winning the league, didn't we? That was when Eden Hazard.
Oh well, I mean,
killed
Leicester was still miles clear, to be fair, but they was battling, wasn't they? And then that Hazard brace ended them all. Ooh, I'm gonna go Lloris first, just to be a bit controversial. I'm then gonna go.
He seems happy about that choice, by the way, looking at his picture.
Then I'm gonna go Fabianski. Then I'm gonna go Czech. I'm gonna go Heaton, then Schmeichel.
Was our boy Begovic playing in the Prem this season?
Who was he playing for then?
Maybe Stoke? Maybe Stoke? Maybe Stoke?
Oh, maybe, yeah.
If he did, I wonder if he knows how many points he got. That'd be interesting. I might post something on Insta too. He's a good chap like that, isn't he?
So, Signore said, from first to last, Schmeichel, Fabianski, Lloris, Czech, Heaton. Scott said, Lloris, Fabianski, Czech, Heaton, Schmeichel. Are you ready to find out?
Yes, please.
This
We
is
got
what the
none
real
right.
content's
This
for,
is
people.
hilarious.
Let's take a look, because you're both so wrong. In first place was Heaton, Burnley,
Oh,
149 points.
Why
Then
wrong.
Lloris, then
Tom Heaton
Czech, then Fabianski, then Schmeichel. So Scott got the bottom place one right out of that one. So there we go. They were the goalkeeper scores.
Jesus.
Was this the season
so
that
wrong.
Burnley got Europe because they finished 7th and won the not the financial fair play, the fair play league in terms of the least amount of yellow cards?
Maybe. They probably
I'm
did
sure
win the
that-
financial fair play league because they don't spend money.
Yeah, exactly.
Heaton was the top goalkeeper that season.
And can we find out how much he was that season? Because I bet he was like
It was a
4.5.
4.5.
That's a very good question. Let's have a look. You keep talking.
He must have been a
amongst yourselves.
4.5.
Because that
Yeah.
might be something we can stick out on the old. If we screenshot this.
Do you know, I'm just going to see Asmir Begovic in this season as well.
No, he clearly wasn't in the top 5.
Let's have a look.
That's amazing. You see the difference between Schmeichel and Heaton, though? That's a huge amount of points. 40 odd points.
Right. So, what season are we in?
5.1 for Heaton.
5.1. That must be what he finished on.
Yeah, he finished on 5.1, surely. Because obviously he wouldn't have started with that, would he?
The second
I bet
place,
he started on 4.5.
The second place goalkeeper was Lloris at Tottenham. Who was 5.5.
Hey, Begovic was at Chelsea this season.
Oh, really?
He was at Chelsea.
Well, how much did he get? He got 2 points that season. We made an appearance. He might have made 2.
Don't ever speak about Asmir like that.
Hey, no, he's got a goal in the Premier League, you know. He scored for
didn't
Stoke,
he score
didn't
from
he?
a corner or something? Did he come up in the 90th minute or something like that?
Something like that, yeah. But I know he scored a Premier League goal.
Utter legend. What a legend. Courtois was 3rd that season. De Gea was 4th and Czech was 5th. And the rest, blah, blah, blah. So there we go. That was good, wasn't it?
That was a great.
I enjoyed that, Matt.
Great question. That is a great question.
I enjoyed that,
very
Matthew.
good. It was nice visiting old times.
Mm.
Back when football was purer.
Yeah,
So
here we
far.
go.
here's
Ooh.
the last game before we head off. We're going to play Who Are Ya? This is a current Premier League footballer, and we've got 8 guesses to work out who this person is. And each time we guess, it tells us if we had the right team or the right position or the right country, the right age, the right shirt number, and so on. So this is the player. I'll zoom in a little bit on the screen. We need to guess who this person is. Good luck.
Is this are they updated with this season's ones now?
Yeah, should be.
No. I don't know if he still plays for them, but I'm going to start randomly with Jack Cork at Burnley. I don't know if he's still actually there.
He's got that like long hair on one side. I can see.
Jack Cork at Burnley
He's still there.
is incorrect. We now know they're not British. They don't play for Burnley. It's not a midfielder, and they're younger than 34.
Their shirt number
shirt
as well.
number's lower than 4.
Okay.
So
Lower than 4.
defender or
Fullback.
goalkeeper. Yeah.
He's got to be, yeah. So who have we got at Villa? Matty Cash or it could be a goalkeeper.
Could be.
Matty Cash. Who's free for Villa? Target? No, Target's the content. Newcastle.
I'm trying to go through teams.
It won't be that Carlos bloke plays for Villa.
Nah. I thought about was it Adam Smith no, but the shirt don't look right. That looks like a blue top. Chilwell.
It looks too.
No, Chilwell. What number's Chilwell? He's not
21.
free, is he?
He's 21. Who about our lot? Ben Johnson or Cresswell? No, this doesn't look like a West Ham
Don't
shirt.
forget nationality, guys. It's not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, of course. Oh yeah,
Okay.
good shout.
Mm.
So just
People in the chat, help, man. This is going to be a hard one.
It's not
Can you make out
Burnley.
the colour of the shirt? It might look blue.
Fulham?
That's what I'm saying.
I thought it looked a bit white myself, but I might be.
Zoom in a bit more. There you go. That helps, doesn't it?
Yeah, that helps massively.
Much clearer now.
Oh, now I can see who it is. Gosh, why didn't you do that in the?
It's a dark shirt. It looks blue or could be black. Who's at Newcastle?
TV. Let's see if it makes it better.
It's not Burn, is it?
No, he's number like 33 or something.
But he's English as well. That doesn't help. Robertson?
He's not number 3, is he?
He is number 3, isn't he? Is he? I don't know.
Try Robertson.
Oh, I don't know. That's a guess. And he's Scottish.
But it'll tell you if it's a defender or not.
Oh,
Let's see it.
what's the guy at Brentford? Aker?
Oh,
I don't know how you pronounce his name.
AJER.
Yeah.
How am I spelling that?
Danish bloke. Danish? AJ. Yeah.
Really?
Maybe.
Nope.
No, maybe not.
That was no on every level.
Norwegian. Completely
Older than 25. That's what we've established from that, and they're a goalkeeper.
God.
It's got to be a goalkeeper. So who are your goalkeepers?
Martinez. Go Martinez.
No, I don't look like Martinez. No way. No way.
He's got it!
What were you saying, Signore?
I'm
What was you saying?
absolutely gobsmacked.
What were you saying? What were you saying?
Oh my days. How did you get that?
When you said goalkeeper, and I was thinking, look, goalkeepers have obviously a different colour shirt. I just thought, you know what? It's got to be a number. Like, I knew he was older than obviously 30, so I think that's the quickest I've ever got one of them, actually.
Well done. Well done. Have a round of applause. There we go.
Bravo.
Who needs an FPL win overall, number 1 in the world, when you can win Who Are Ya?
Do you know, I saw some crazy stuff like during the international break. Like I can't remember who it was on Insta, but they posted something like a really recognizable figure on Instagram. Said the current like 38th in the world or something has only made 2 transfers the
Yeah, I know
whole
it's mad,
season.
isn't it? It's mad, isn't it? You just leave it. You just leave your team. It will make more sense.
It was something like that. It just like blew my mind. I was like, what? It's like, yeah. Oh
Madness.
dear. Well, I enjoyed that, Matthew. That was good.
Oh, my pleasure. It's nice doing some games, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
That was better than hide and seek.
Although we do need to play that now.
That's funny. That's funny.
Oh, well, there we
Right,
go.
nice one, people.
Good luck, everyone, on the upcoming game week. I hope you get all your dreams, and interesting to watch the early kickoff in an hour and a bit.
Yeah, team news should be officially out in about 14 minutes, but I think it's basically been.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to. I've got like a whole evening of sport. I've got Chelsea kicking off at R5, England in the rugby at 8, the Formula 1 sprint at 11. So
Wow.
I doubt I'll be able to, squeeze a 12:30 with my daughter and that. So
Yeah, fair enough.
Now we know what Signore is doing. It's a whole day of watching Sky Sports and eating egg wraps. So there we go. It's gonna be sorted.
But
what would be your choice of condiment?
That was before we went live on the stream, so the context needs to be explained.
Don't worry
What,
about
what
it.
would be your
Don't
choice
leave
of
it there.
condiment? No?
What, on an egg wrap?
On an egg wrap.
Ask
Serious
all the big
question.
questions.
I'm a bit like weird because it comes to like if I'm having a fry up, ketchup, right? But if I'm having like a roll or a sandwich or whatever, it's normally brown sauce.
So wrong. The only good condiment on an egg wrap is bacon. Come on.
Bravo, Matt. Matt, on fire today.
I'll give myself a drum roll. There you go. Didn't work. There you go. Many years ago, I ordered a breakfast McMuffin for McDonald's, and they forgot to put the meat in it. So it was just their slimy egg and some cheese or whatever, and it was just like eating sludge. So there you go.
I would have chucked the ash brown in.
I remember when they first introduced like the customization of McDonald's items, and someone just ordered a slice of cheese. It was amazing in the box. Ordered a Big Mac without the Big Mac.
That cheese that sticks to everything but the burger itself.
Yeah.
Oh,
but if you get a little bit hungry at the end of it, you can always dig it out, can't you? It's amazing.
Oh, it gets stuck in your fingernails and stuff. Man. Well, this took a left turn in our conversation of FPL, didn't it?
It's the best moments. We ask all the big questions here. Your favourite condiment on an egg wrap. Well done. Right. I'll leave it there.
And it's a wrap.
Yeah. And it is a wrap.
Oh, God.
Oh dear.
You know what? We've had more viewers since the deadline went than we did when we
I know we've been doing this talking about eggs.
Oh God.
Oh, I really need to eat, so
yeah, fair enough.
Let's wrap this show up. Guys, would you like to do the outro?
I will. Scotty, you ready?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm good. I'm ready.
So join us next time on FPL Agony, where we will share more stress, anxieties,
and agony that make us love the pain of this game.
Well done, everyone. Have a great week, everyone. And of course, may all of your arrows be green. Good morning.